13-year-old female.
But for this meeting, the decoy is waiting in a park because Sierra said he didn't want to meet at the house.
He's now inbound about 5 to 6 hours from his house. He come all the way here and then take her back up there to where her mother lives.
According to perverted justice, Sierra had a sexual chat with an underage decoy before. Now, using the screen name Kelly Guy for You 2005, Sierra chatted online for almost a month. Decoy, who said she was 13. Remember, in his earlier chat, he sent that picture of his penis and talked about making love to a 13-year-old. Well, this time, he's much more careful about what he says. But perverted justice explains why he's still dangerous.
He's really definitely trying to gain the confidence of this child and make her feel special and important. And in a lot of ways, the law gets the most graphic, but it's very sickening to read when you realize it's total manipulation of a child.
All through the chat, the 48-year-old Sierra compliments the girl. "You're the nicest girl I've chatted with in a long time."
Aw, you're sweet.
He says he wants to buy her flowers, clothes, and chocolate. He even sent her a picture of an audio player he bought for her. "Here's the MP player you get. I hope you don't mind thinking."
Aw, you're kidding.
But Sierra also tells her she's sexy. Talks about her bra top, what kind of underwear she has on. "They're not thongs, are they?"
Bikini.
Those are hot. That'd be cool if you could model them for me." He says he'd like to spend the night with her and fondle and kiss her breasts. "I bet they are so beautiful, just to look at, let alone touch and massage them." When the girl says she's visiting relatives in Long Beach, Sierra offers to drive down and give her a ride back home. "Yeah, we could even go to Disneyland or Magic Mountain."
Wow.
Now the decoy is here in the park waiting for him.
I believe by doing that, he felt that he could also survey the area and see who else was around and what the chances were that this was a law enforcement operation.
And in fact, the Long Beach police have the park surrounded, and we're there with our camera. According to his chat, Sierra is driving an SUV. But suddenly, he drives up in a different vehicle and approaches the decoy. The conversation is hard to hear, but it's clearly suspicious. The decoy's hair looks different from the online photos Sierra saw. As I walk over to talk to him, he spots me and runs. He's running. The police make their move. "Get down! Get on the ground!"
Stop it. Do what we tell you, all right?
Who are you? We're the police. Okay. Right. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Oh.
We're doing a story on guys who try to meet children online for sex. You want to tell us anything about what you were doing in this chat? Someone who identified themselves as a 13-year-old girl. Sierra says nothing. He's taken away to process. Then, police discovered that instead of driving his SUV, Sierra rented this car, asked to throw the police off. They also find that pink MP4 player Sierra said he was bringing to the girl.
Oh, maybe a little gift? Yeah, maybe a little gift.
And he was apparently in a hurry to get here.
We're walking along with the directions. It looks like California Highway Patrol cited him for speeding.
And it turns out there's violence in Sierra's past. In 1987, he pleaded no contest to a charge of assault for 3 months in prison. What kind of danger do you think would be present for a guy like this taking a young girl for a ride that long, on a trip that long?
He could do anything, and she would be powerless. Keep away from people she knows and familiar locations. He could take her anyway.
Later, Sierra pleaded not guilty to 1 count of an attempted lewd act on a child. His lawyer told us he has no comment. Back at the house, 26-year-old Robert Williams is thinking about coming inside.
Hey, come on in. I made a couple drinks.
Williams is a truck driver who chatted online with someone who told him she was 11 years old, the youngest decoy ever. He sends a live web camera shot of himself while he's masturbating. Well, apparently, before he comes inside, Williams wants to go back to his car.
Are you coming?
but taking no chances, the police arrest him.
Right.
Williams later pleaded no contest with one count of attempted sex with a minor.
Send the decoy out.
Then there's this man, 32-year-old Corey Edgar, nicknamed Rick. Edgar, using the screen name Rick's Talented Tongue, chatted online with a decoy who told him she was a 12-year-old girl. He tells her he's sending a picture of his penis. He asks if the girl has condoms, and in graphic terms if he can perform oral sex on her. But in the middle of the chat, he suddenly becomes suspicious.
I have a strong feeling you're either undercover or a cop trying to set all the guys up. You hear about it all the time.
You're insane.
Andy makes this declaration.
I would never meet a female under 18 to do anything sexual. I am reporting you to Yahoo. Please leave me alone.
Is he just testing the waters to protect himself? Whatever his intent, Edgar doesn't leave the decoy alone. He's chatting, just to be sure the girl is real, as he wants to talk to her on the phone. Perverted justice obliges and puts the decoy on the line with him.
Nobody's here. My parents are gone.
In the end, he decides to come, but he's still not convinced.
What are you doing?
Just see my first target online.
Talking online?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You were around. Come in. Where are you going?
For the next few minutes, Edgar can't decide whether he wants to stay or go. Finally, he comes in.
Whatever.
Spots our camera crew in the next room. You are a suspicious guy, Rick.
I told you there's people here.
I want to speak to you for a minute. Why don't you have a seat right over there?
I wasn't planning on any of this.
Good. I want to hear the whole story. So come on over here and have a seat. You can tell me all about it.
I like folders. I like folders.
Rick, now I've got some transcripts here of your conversation with this girl.
Today. I did not want this to happen. I didn't do anything.
Please have a seat. Go on. Calm down.
You wanted to fuck her beast.
So let's clear the air. Well, let me read to you the first line out of your mouth. Hello, how are you doing? Can I tease and please your blank with my tongue and make you blank over and over? Right after that, she tells you that she's 12.
And then I said, you're a little too young. Please.
Right. You say, I never knew a young female like yourself would like that. And then you show her everything. I'm not arresting you. They are. Though he doesn't see them, Edgar seems to know the police are outside. And that shouldn't be a surprise. Remember that Edgar sent his picture of what he said was his penis.
That ain't mine. No.
Whose was it?
I have no proof. That ain't mine.
So you didn't send her or transmit or let her see.
It was a fake picture is what it was.
Okay, but you transmitted it.
Yeah.
May not have been you, but you transmitted
All
a
I
picture
did
of
was
somebody.
copy it and I did that. That's it.
You think that's appropriate behavior when talking to somebody who says she's 12 years old?
No, it's not.
No. Okay.
Read what I wrote to her this morning when she kept trying to get an older guy. This is wrong. I clearly said, please leave me alone. Do not message me. What she keeps doing? She keeps messaging me and trying to get an older guy to come over here.
So it's her fault.
No, it's not.
Blame it.
It's not my fault. It's not her
Not
fault.
your fault, Rick. We kept going with the conversation.
I came
about your
here
story.
because I was going to get cigarettes, fill up my tank, and then go fishing.
What, you thought they sold cigarettes at this house?
No.
Do you think they sell gas at this house?
No, I did not.
Then why even stop here then? If all you were going to do today
That's
was
why
like cigarettes?
it was wrong for me to even stop here, and I just...
Come on, you gotta have some sort of insight in
Going
it.
fishing. Check my trunk. I have my fishing gear, my fishing license, and my console. I was going fishing.
It sounds like what you were fishing for was sex with a 12-year-old girl is what you were fishing for.
Check my trunk.
Now, you told me already about getting gas and going fishing. You're getting who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen with Daylight NBC. We're doing a story on adults who try to meet children online. Now, if there's anything else you want to tell us, we'd be happy to hear it. If not, you're clearly free to walk right out the door you've seen there.
I don't want to walk out the door. They keep
They're gonna take who they want and is there anything else you want people to know about this situation? My life is through. I'm done. My family's gone. They're waiting to arrest me, or they're waiting to take me to jail. In fact, the Long Beach police are getting into position. Staying here is not going to help you. Well, if you so long. Well, that's maybe another good reason you lost time. It's not going to help you to stay here any longer. Okay? Right. That's it. Can I have a drink? If you like. But we're having a time. He later pleaded no contest to one count of an attempted lewd act upon a child. In our investigation in Long Beach of the 38 men who were arrested, the district attorney decided to prosecute all but 3. He told us that was because those 3 suspects either drove away or didn't come in when the decoy invited them. On top of that, the DA said their online chats may not have been graphic enough to prove intent. Under California law, attempting to have sex with someone under the age of 14 is a felony, punishable by up to 4 years in prison. Of those men who were charged, at least 12 of the men have pleaded no contest. They've been sentenced to probation ranging from 3 to 5 years, and some of those men will be permanently registered as sex offenders. In a matter of People versus Frank David Sierra. For now, all the others have pleaded not guilty. Their cases are still working through the court system. One final note from Long Beach. This 2-week chapter on investigation. Officials in California strengthen the laws against adults who target children online. The new laws protect all minors up to the age of 17, and prosecutors say it should now be easier to win convictions in these types of cases.
That's all for now. I'm Ann Cohen.
And I'm Sean Phillips. For all of us at NBC News, thanks for watching.